Hi folks, I thought I would show some 49 quick decks hockey. I just picked the game up and I'm still learning as I going. And today what I have is the Florida Panthers are going to be taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Live from Florida, game one of this NHL Finals. It's going to be the 23-24 teams. You can get them from 49 Sports Games. And I'm in the third period. I've just played a couple of cards and I thought, hey, I should show this to everybody. And it's 1-0 for Edmonton. So we're just going to start with a face-off. And from the face-off, what you're going to do is face off in the neutral zone. So you're just going to follow the instructions. Right now we have third line out for Florida. So Anton Lundell is a 6, taking the draw against Ryan McLeod, who's a 6. And home wins. They control in the neutral zone. So Florida gets it. If they're playing pass in, and right now they are playing pass in. Played jump and chase with Florida last period. They didn't do all that great. Visitor steals the pass and moves to the attack zone to create. So Edmonton steals the puck. They move into the attack zone, and they're going to create. So I just turn over another game action card, and I go to create. The defender's high hitting is 10 plus. And on Florida, on their line, their high hitting, I have 2 10s. Evan Rodriguez is a 10. Luosterainen is a 10. Defender stops play, they control in their own end. So Florida controls the puck, and we're going to go on to the fourth line for each team. And we're going to go on to the next action card. If defender's playing safe, they're not playing aggressive. If defender has 3 D-rate 8 plus, so take a look at Edmonton, and they've got 2 that are 8 plus, so not. They stop the play, they take control, else puck possession moves to the attack zone. FD has a slot from the shot. So they're going to move into the attack zone, and FD is going to be my lefty. He is going to have a shot from the slot. So that is going to be Kulikov. He's a 0. So here's the shot. It's a 20 and a 3. So it's out of range, and it's in Stuart Skinner's range, who's a 7. So it is going to be a face-off. From the face-off, in the AD zone, defender wins the face-off. They gain control in their own end. So Edmonton has it. Now, since I'm going to an action deck card, this is how I'm doing it. I'm not exactly sure the proper or the way you guys do it. If you have ideas, please let me know. But every time I go to pull an action card, I'm going to change the lines. So if puck possession is playing pass out, Edmonton's playing pass out and pass in with their forwards active. They're not active. Defender gains control, but their play goes offside, face off in the neutral zone. So we're going to have a face off in the neutral zone, and I'm going to pull the next card. Visitor wins the face off. They control in the neutral zone. So Edmonton's the visitor. They've got it. So I'm going to a new quick deck card. So I'm just going to change the line. So now I have the second line coming out. And puck possession is playing aggressive. They're not. Or if their O rate is 8 plus. Their offensive rate is, I guess that's a team rating. Yes, it would be. They are an 9 for offense. We're going to go to a chance. So we're going to grab an action deck card. We're going to check chance. If any puck possession, pass assist are 12 plus. Their pass assist, we have a 19 for Draisaitl, a 12 for Nugent Hopkins. So the answer is yes. Then it's going to be a choice shot +1. So for the choice shot, I am just going to pick Draisaitl for an inside shot. He's a 9, +1 makes it a 10. Here comes a roll. It's an 18, so it's out of range, but it's in Bobrovsky's. I guess the puck would be here. In Bobrovsky's range, so it is going to be a save and a face-off. From the face-off in the AD zone, defender wins the face-off, so Florida gets the puck. And I like to put the little markers on just to help me find it when I'm reading. If opposition's F hitting is 6+, so F is going to be the left winger, so I move that up. And that would mean Nugent Hopkins. His hitting is a 4, so the answer is no. So you're going to go else defender controls in his own end. So they're going to control in their own end, and we're going to change the lines as we go to the next action card. And it says if puck possession create is a 15+. So their create is going to be 8 for Lundell, 5 for Luostarinen, 9 for Rodriguez. So they don't have it. They do have a 9 in Evan Rodriguez, so it'd be this one. They make a nice play in the attack zone. They're going to create. So they're going to move into the attack zone. They're going to create, and the create is here. So if puck possession forwards, pass assist is or create is 7+. So the F is going to be the center. So I'm going to move that up. And his center is Lundell. His create is an 8. He passes to the high shoot for a shot from the slot. The high shooter would be Rodriguez. He's a 10, and the shot is a 2. So I need to get 2 under for the die. It's a 9, so it's not in range. Not in the goalie range, so that is going to be, it's out of range of both. It's going to be a rebound okay. So the rebound okay reads if goalie's rebound is 5+, and Skinner is a 5, we have a face-off. So there's going to be a face-off, and going to go to the next draw. From the draw in the AD zone, home wins, but the puck comes loose. High hitting gains control in the AD zone. So we got to see who the high hitter is. We have 10 for Luostarinen and Rodriguez. Kulikov is 12. But Vander Kane is a 16. So Edmonton is going to get control of the puck. Where was I here? High hitter contains the puck, so he picks it up. I think I lost my train of thought there for a sec. Oh, I'm right here. Controls in the AD zone, defender controls in their own end. So that is the end of the first time marker. So you mark your cards off 7 at the bottom, then 6, and then the first segment has 7 cards. So I'm into the second segment. This is really how to change your strategies. I think I'm forward for Florida. I think I'm going to make my forwards active because they're down a goal. D-man, I'm going to hold off for a little bit. So Edmonton has the puck in their own zone. Oh, I have to roll for a penalty. And I roll a 6, so it's not going to be a penalty. And Edmonton has it. If puck possession is playing pass out, and they are playing pass out, and their D puck move is 10+. So we had to rotate the lines. Forgot to do that. And their puck move is 10+. Yes, they are. They're a 13. They move in the attack zone for have a chance. So they move into the attack zone. Here they come in. They come in for a chance. If defender's playing safe, they're not playing safe. Shot is blocked. Else passes to the F for a shot from the slot. So my F is going to be the left winger. He has to be an 8+. Holloway is a 9, so he is going to get a shot from the slot. He is a 3 and not in range and not in range. So it's going to be a rebound okay on Bobrovsky. So rebound okay, goalie hangs on for a face-off, and we are going to go to a face-off. I probably should be changing my lines right now. Face-off in the AD zone. Defender face-off +3. So Stenlin is going to be a 9. Tie goes to the visitor. Edmonton's going to win it. Sam Carrick is a 9. Stenlin was a 6. Goes to the visitor. If offense wins, they control high shooter shot +1. So the high shooter on Edmonton is a 9. It's Holloway, and he's a 3. So +1 would be a 4. And it's a 5. It's not in range, but in Bobrovsky's range, so he will be saved and another face-off. I think we should probably change the lines here. We've been doing this for quite a little bit here. And we're going to go for a face-off in Florida zone, AD zone. Visiting center is removed from the face-off. Defender, face-off +1. So Barkov is a 7 and McDavid or Henrique is a 7. So we add 1 to Barkov, so they're going to win the draw. And if they're on defense, they control in their own end. So Florida has the puck. We're going to go on to the... Oh, we got to roll for a penalty. And we roll a 5, so there's no penalty on the play. And Florida has the puck. They're going to bring it out. If defender F takeaway is 9+. So defender F, we got to move it over. It's going to be a center. And McDavid's takeaway is a 16. So it is the 9+. Defender gains control. So Edmonton's going to grab control. If they're forward or demon are active, they get an odd man rush. They are not active, so they're going to move into the attack zone for a chance. So it is going to be a chance for Edmonton. If defender's high forward block rating is 8+, their high block it, they are an 8. They block the shot, defender gains control and moves out to the neutral zone. So they move there. We're going to move on to the second line. Second line for the Oilers, and here comes Florida. If playing pass out, they are playing pass out, and their demon are active. They're not active, so go to the next one. Puck possession, mains control, and moves into the attack zone to create. So they move into the attack zone. They're going to create. Here comes Florida looking to tie the game up. If any puck possession D-man, pass, assist, or create is 7+. Ekman Larson, create is an 8. F gets an inside shot. So F is going to be a left winger. That is Matthew Tkachuk. He's a 4. He's going to shoot, not in range, and it's going to be a save face-off in the Edmonton own end. Here comes a face-off. Defense wins the face-off. I probably should change the lines. I think I saw Grant say whenever you have a face-off, you change the lines. So maybe I will go on to that and change it when there's face-off. So face-off in the AD zone. Defense wins the face-off. So Edmonton's going to win the draw. If opposition's high forward hitting is 7+. And their high hitting, yes, they got 2 10s. Luostarinen and Rodriguez are both 10. They create a turnover and control it. So they control it. Pass to F for a shot in the slot. So F is going to be a right winger. Shot in the slot is going to be Rodriguez he's a 2 from the slot and not in range, in the goalie range. So it's going to be save face off. So again, we're going to change the lines because of the face off. See how that works out for the next little while. Let me know what you guys do for changing lines. Face off in the AD zone. Defender wins face off, they control in their own zone. So they grab it. And since I just changed the lines, I'm going to leave them back out there. Puck possession is playing aggressive. They're not. They're playing pass in. Edmonton is playing pass in. Pass their way into the attack zone for a chance. So here it comes for a chance. And if puck possession's O rate is 9+, the center, Sam Carrick, his offense rate is a... he's a 7, so it's going to be else. Defender causes the turnover, they control in their own end. So home possession, and they would control in their own end. We're going to change the lines. And here comes Florida. They have momentum, aggressive. No, if they're playing pass in, and they are playing pass in with demon active. No, they're not. They're not. If not active, we're going to go to create. So Florida trying to create something offensively. If any puck possession has a create of 8+, and they must have, because this is the big gun line. Yes, Barkov is 15, Reinhardt is 17, so they do create. You create some space for the F for a shot from the slot. So the center is going to shoot from the slot. Barkov is a 3. And it's an 8. It's out of range, but in Skinner's range, so it's going to be save and a face-off. We'll just change the lines for the face-off. Here comes the face-off in, would be in the Oilers zone. That's one thing I got to get used to moving these around. I almost feel like if Florida has the puck, I should have that up here rather than back here. I was thinking of making little pucks here and here. So if the Oilers have it in this end, I have a circle here, and that's where I would put it. So a face-off in the attack zone would be right here. There was a tie-up after the face-off. High hitting gains control in the AD zone. So high hitting player is going to be 14 for Sam Bennett. And on Edmonton, their high guy is Ekholm, who's a 10. So Florida's gonna pick it up off the face-off. If on offense, they're gonna create. So they are gonna create. And puck possession makes a bad pass. Defender gains control in the neutral zone. So Edmonton gets it. They're in the neutral zone. We got to change the lines. And we're going to the next card. We're running to the end of the segment. So there's only 6 left in this hockey game. Edmonton's still up 1-0 in a tight checking game. Defender playing safe. Puck possession has 2 players of puck move 12. And where's their puck move? No, 7-7-5 and a 9-9. So they don't. They do have 9, so we're going to go here. They make a play in the attack zone for a chance. So it's going to be in the attack zone for a chance. Defender causes a turnover. They control in their own end. So Florida has it in their own end. And we're down to 7 cards left in this hockey game. Florida trying to come back. We got to change the lines. I think we're going to skip that 4th line. We're going to put both top units out since you only got 6 cards left. If puck possession playing pass out, they are playing pass out, they move into the attack zone. So they move into the attack zone. If high pass assist is 12 plus, so the high pass assist is going to be 16 for Barkov. He passes to an F for an inside shot +2. So F is going to be the right winger. That is going to be Reinhart. Inside shot is a 12. +2 makes it a 14. Great chance for Florida. And here's the shot. This is in range, not in range of the goalie. The Florida Panthers have tied this hockey game up at 1-1. Hardly any cards left. It looks like this one might be going to overtime. I don't think I want their forwards to be active anymore, so I'm going to take that off. And we're just going to play it like that. So Florida has tied the game at 1 from the face-off in the neutral zone. Visitor wins the face-off. They control in the neutral zone. Edmonton's got the puck. We've only got like 5 left. Puck possession, FD hitting is 8. So FD is a center. Is he hitting an 8? McDavid is a 10. So actually, we would have rotated the lines. So I should change the lines after that. So FD would be, who did I say it was? The center. Their center, Draisaitl, is only a 4. So else FD gets a shot from the slot. So the FD is going to be the center, is going to get a shot from the slot. That is Draisaitl. He's a 5. And I roll a 17, so not in range, not within Bobrovsky's range. He's a 7, so that's a rebound. Okay. Rebound okay reads. If defender D-man rate is 9+, and they do. They have 11 and a 13. Defender controls and move to the neutral zone. So Florida gets it. They will move to the neutral zone. I keep forgetting to move these things. And we're going to go on to the next card. So the third line's coming out for both teams. Here comes the next action card. Roll for an odd play. I think I'm just going to skip that for now. And I'll do that. I'll use the odd plays, which are very cool, once I get a little bit more comfortable with the game. I'm still learning the game as I go. If you notice any mistakes, please let me know. This isn't a rules video. It's just giving you a video to get the idea of what the game plays like. If puck possession is playing pass out, and they are playing pass out, they move into the attack zone for a chance. So they're going to move into the attack zone. They're going to get a chance. Chance says if defender's D block is 11+. So the D has got to be the right D. His block is 11+. Yes, it is. It is a 14 for Kulak. Defender controls in his own end. So Edmonton has it there. We're going to rotate the lines. Again, we're going to skip the fourth line. There's only a few cards left, so they wouldn't be playing that late in the game. At least I don't think anyway. Puck possession has 2 forecheckers, 8+. They do 15 and a 10. So they are going to get a chance. So we're going to move on to this card for a chance. If high defender's takeaway is 12+, Barkov is a 15. He steals the puck. They control in his own end, so he gets it. He's going to control in their own end. 1 to 3 is a possible penalty, and it is a 1. We are getting a penalty late in the hockey game. Let's see who's going to get the penalty. So we're going to go to the penalty chart. Just going to roll. It is 12, highest on defender. And who had the puck? So it looked like Florida had the puck. So the highest on Edmonton, and that is going to be the highest penalty guy is going to be Hyman or Ekholm. Let's just roll the decider die, which I did. So 1, 2, 3 would be Hyman. So Hyman is going to get a penalty. Oh, we got to re-roll on the 12 on the B chart. So we're going to re-roll, and we need to re-roll the D12. And I rolled a 9, 2-minute minor, and roll a D12. If 1 to 4, add a 10-minute misconduct. So I'm going to roll it again. It's a 5. So it's just a 2-minute minor on Hyman. So for a 2-minute minor, you take the 1-man advantage cards. You count off 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to get a penalty marker. And you put this on Hyman. So I'm going to put that on Hyman. He's getting the penalty. We count off 2 cards. So 1, 2. So we're getting right at the very end of the hockey game here. And we're just going to mark that down. And we're going to play these 4 cards for the power play for Florida. So there's going to be a face-off, probably in the visitor attack zone. And we're putting out the number 1 unit for Florida and the number 1 PK unit for Edmonton. So we just go to the 1-man advantage cards for the time being. And here we go. Puck possession controls in the attack zone. So they're going to control in the attack zone. Puck is moved back to the point. Roll a D12. Okay, so I've got to roll a D12. If it's a 10, so pass goes to the D for an outside shot. So left D is going to take an outside shot, so that's Montour. He's a 2. I roll a 9, and it's going to be save and a face-off. So with a face-off, I think we just go to the next card, and here is the next card. Power play has control in the attack zone. The power play has 2 forwards that create 9+. And on the power play, they have a 15 and a 16, so they do. Pass goes to FD for a shot from the slot +1. So FD will be the left D, and he's going to shoot slot +1. So Brandon Montour, slot is a 1. And I'm just going to roll. It would be a 2 that is not in range and not in the goalie's range, so it's a rebound. And it would be rebound just okay. If goalie rebound, and you read from the same card, if I understand things right. So I read from the same card. They have a rebound. You only get 1 rebound on the power play. Goalie's rebound is a 5+, and he is. Skinner is a 5. He controls and holds for a face-off. So there's going to be another face-off. We're going on to the 3rd card. I guess I should mark off where Skinner is. Skinner was good, and so is Brabowski. 3rd card. If power play face-off is 6+, Barkov is a 7. He wins the face-off, draws it to his high shoot winger, slot +1. So his high shoot winger would be Tkachuk. Slot +1 would be 3 + 1 is a 4. So there's the shot by Tkachuk. It is a 3, so that is in range, but it is also in range of the goalie. So it is a save. We're going to go to a rebound good. So we use the same card, any rebound. If SM, which is shorthanded team, playing aggressive, they control, they're not. else if not aggressive. Power play gets control. They pass back to the D for an outside shot. So the D would be the right D. That would be Reinhardt, an outside shot. He's a 4. So we're going to shoot. It's a 6, so it's not in range, not in the goalie range. And we're going to get a rebound. Now that would be the second rebound. So we would just go on to the next card. Last 2 minutes. Power play has control in the attack zone. A power play FD pass assist is 10+. So the FD is the left winger. That is going to be Tkachuk. His pass assist is a 17. So he passes to a choice with a shoot of 9+. He's going to be inside shot +2. So a 9+ shooter can be Barkov or Verhaeghe or Reinhardt. And inside, we're going to go Reinhardt +2. It is going to be 1-14 for Reinhardt. There's the shot. Oh, it's a 17. So, and it is going to be a save and a face-off. So Florida has some chances. They do not score on the power play. And we'll just get rid of these power play cards. Oops. We're going to get rid of these power play cards. So Florida, lots of chances. They couldn't score. Face-off would be in AD zone. And we need to pull a card for that. Face-off in the AD zone. It is going to be offense wins a face-off. Pass to D for an outside shot. So we're just going to rotate our lines that we had out there. Our second line is coming out. D gets an outside shot. So that's going to be right D is going to get an outside shot. Nico Mikula, he is a 2. I need a 2 on the black die. I don't get it. 6 is going to be a save and a face-off. So we got another face-off coming up. Face-off AD. Defender +1. So Bennett is a 5. Draisaitl is a 7. So they're going to win it. He's an 8. Defender gains control. They get it in their own end. We got the last card. Last play of the period. If playing pass in, Edmonton is playing pass in. It's intercepted. Defender controls. Transition to an odd man rush. So we're going to go to our odd man rush table, and I'm going to roll a 12-sided die. See what's going to happen. It is an 8. So an 8 says 3-on-1. If puck possession's high create is 9+, choice inside +1. So puck possession, their, what was it? High create is 9+. Their create, oh yeah, they're all super high. It's going to be a choice for an inside shot +1. We're going to go choice for Hagee. He's a 7. +1 is an 8. So it's an odd man rush for Verhaeghe. Needs an 8 on the black die. It is a 6. We're going to shoot on Skinner. He's an 8. He's not. The Florida Panthers are going to win this one. Carter Verhaeghe puts it in on the very last card. And the Florida Panthers win Game 1 at home against the Edmonton Oilers. Oh, man. Assists on the play, I would give it to the 2 highest guys. I still have to, I know Grant's got away for using assists. Probably from Tkachuk and Bennett. But yeah, so that is 49 quick decks hockey. Now, I've only played about 2 or 3 games, so I'm still not real quick, but it does play pretty fast. And it's got so many different options. So, like, for the Florida Panthers in that third period, I was going to play aggressive if they're still behind, keep my forwards active, my D-men active. So there's lots of things you can do strategy-wise. That's why this game really different. It varies from other hockey board games that I've played. Is just the amount of coaching calls that you can do. So this one ends up 2-1 Florida. Saturday night it all starts out. We'll have to see how it actually plays out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you'd like to buy the game, it is at 49sportsgames.com. That's all for now, folks. Talk to you later.